What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today I have for you guys another exciting unboxing to dig into. I may have just found a diamond in the rough. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you here. Before you head out, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it, everyone, and feel free to let me know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. So I said that I think I may have found a diamond in the rough here, and this is a company that I have no experience with. It's something I picked up off of Amazon on my travels through these on. And can we get this out of the sleeve is the main question here. There we go. And this thing looks extremely interesting, guys. So we have a sleeve, we have a magnetic closure, and then we have a zippered pouch, instruction manual, endless exploration, endless sharp, it says. And then we have our zippered pouch with the Fintiso on there, and inside we should have our knife, and we do, along with extra hardware, a sticker, and a microfiber cloth, and our knife is going to be housed in a cellophane baggie there. So this is going to be from a company called Fintiso, and these are going to be very affordable, guys. I want to say I'll give you more information here in a bit, but these are coming in under 50 bucks. I think around 40 bucks or so. And if this is a diamond, guys, this is going to be awesome. So we're getting all aluminum here. So we have a contoured aluminum handle. We have a geared aluminum backspacer. I believe the pocket clip is also aluminum. So we have a milled aluminum pocket clip. We have anodized steel hardware and pivot. We have multiple deploying options with the rear flipper and the cutout. Ooh, nice little detent. Okay. And then the best part of all, guys, we have a 60 to 62 HRC on this 14C 28N blade. We have a nice satin finish, drop point style. We have a swedge that rolls all the way off the ramp to the tip there. Pretty nice stout blade stock as well. Looks to be like 130 up in here somewhere. Probably pretty close to that anyway. We have a nice little ramp there with some jimping. So that's going to lock you in nicely with that flipper tab and that ramp there. I can get a full purchase on this guy. And like I said, contoured aluminum handles. We have a chamfer here that's going to give us nice access to that chamfered and jimped liner. Lockup is looking about 25 to 30%. Did we check centering? We sure did, and it's perfectly centered. If you have any experience with this company, guys, or this knife, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys with your experience on it, or have you looked at this knife to maybe pick up. Right off the get-go, the only thing so far I'd change is you already have the F there on the pivot, which looks great. I would erase this. And man, do they have themselves a fine looking knife. I've said it before many times. I love finding knives from companies that are not mainstream, that are very well done, that are affordable, that have great materials. And in the case of this, we're not just getting G10, we're not even just getting micarta there. We're getting freaking contoured aluminum here with this 14C. And these are going to be coming in at an insanely good price, which I think is right around 40 bucks. And wow, this has a nice detent for that flipper tab. Reverse flick is good. Thumb flick is good. This will drop to your thumb and then just very light shakes is going to send this guy all the way home. It doesn't feel like you'll have any issues with a double clutch. The detent, you're past it right there, and the knife drops to here by the time it gets to your thumb. So you won't have any issues with double clutching. Nice and smooth. There's no grittiness. It's not overly tight. There's a little tiny bit of side-to-side movement on the pivot in there. There's no up and down. Now, a little bit of side-to-side could mean, you know, maybe just a little turn of the pivot could take that away. We can double-check that if we have time. But it's not, an extraordinary amount. There's a tiny, tiny little bit. Nothing too crazy. Why don't we check our functions here, and we'll see what this looks like in the pocket. But I have eyed this up many times over the last couple weeks, couple months maybe. And, you know, I had it in my mind to pick it up at some point. Going to be just like a standard milled clip. It looks like we'll be under our 1/2 inch that I really like. And yep, we'll be under our 1/2 inch mark that I look for. So I try to stay under a 1/2 inch. If it gets out past that, it better be for a damn good reason or a knife that I just really like. But most knives stay under that 1/2 inch mark. You know, even I think Spyderco's with their standard clip are maybe a little bit past that, but in the case of those, kind of give them a pass because that's strictly utility-based, function-based. You know, that's why they do those clips that way. But in the case of this, we're under a 1/2 inch. That'll give you a nice landing spot and a place to grab a hold of this guy. And then there is good retention on that pocket clip. You kind of have that reverse ramp there. Nice little place to slide under the tongue of that pocket clip. We have a little bit of milling going on back here that gives it a nice little added flare on both sides here. Jimping on the flipper tab works really good. Yeah, you can even push button it. Can we get a look at the detent here? It's nice. Nice little clicky. Liner locks are tough to gauge on video like that, but believe me, that has a nice clicky detent. Nice little thwack on the open as well. Feels like it comes down pretty thin. Let's go ahead and check that edge, see what that is coming like. So we got our standard magazine paper here. And let's see what we got from this Fintiso. Okay. Good. Good. It definitely wants to bite, even when I'm missing. It definitely wants to bite in, even if I'm at a completely wrong angle. But yeah, it definitely has a good edge from choil to tip. It's got a good edge on it. You have to make sure you're staying out of the choil, though, if you want to cut something like I often do. Can we poke? Got a nice little tip on it as well. I did a little bit too much messing around there, but yeah, it's got a nice edge on it, all things considered. I want to say So that's why I jumped on these when I did. I just double checked. I knew they were coming in at $40-ish. So right now, upon recording this, they are $45.99 full retail. But right now, they are running a 30% off coupon code on this knife, guys. So I don't know what that takes it down to exactly. I think I can look here. But that's going to be down into the high 30s, I want to say. Well, looks like... So you'll get a couple bucks off of the knife. So either way, even if you're paying full retail for this with aluminum 14C at a good heat treat like 60 to 62, if I can find this company and get in touch with them, and if I can confirm, that would be great. Knives like this deserve to be out in the eyes of the viewers, because there's people who don't want to jump up past a certain price point. Some people don't want to jump up past $50 or, whatever the price point is. There are tons, thousands of people that are, down in the $30, $40, $50 range, and they don't ever plan on going past that. They won't ever go past that. So I like finding knives like this that are very, very affordable. I get yelled at for calling a $150 knife very affordable, and I get where those people are coming from. To say that $150 is very affordable, or like $200 for a USA made knife, calling that very affordable. In the grand scheme of things, it is very affordable considering. But I also get on the flip side where people are coming from when they say that is not affordable at all. So I get both sides of the coin. Let's go ahead and check this lock. We'll do a couple light taps. We'll give it a chance here. Okay, good start. Good start. One in the middle. Okay, good, good. Last one. Good. That's great. Just great to see. That was one of my main worries, was the geometry and the lockup would not, kind of hold up, and it did. So that's great. Man, it's going to be hard to nitpick this knife for right around 40 bucks. Came centered out of the box. Came with a decent edge out of the box. And if this is 60 to 62 14C, even if it's a little lower than that, 58 to 60 even, this is going to be very easy to touch up and get this razor sharp. Nice finish on the blade. I could definitely do without the Fintiso on the blade, but I will take it at that price point. But in the future, if they can take that away, man, this is a nice looking knife. Contoured aluminum with a nice finish on it. It's got this gray blue look to it. We have blue anodized hardware, the pivot, and the rest of your body screws and pocket clip. They give you this cool like little ring that's in, part of the scales though, around that pivot. Gives it a nice contrast, all of it. This is a unique design to this company, I have to believe. It doesn't ring any bells. It kind of, everything kind of starts to blend together, but this doesn't, poke out to me as something else, right? It looks good, and it's very comfortable in hand as well. My only question is going to be that pocket clip. They did do some internal milling as well for weight relief. So, we have aluminum handles with inset steel liners there. So that's going to give this even more rigidity and a little bit more toughness. So you have the lightweightness of the aluminum, but then you have some steel backing that up. That's been milled out. So not bad at all. And my only question is going to be this pocket clip. How is that going to hold up? Because aluminum can be finicky when it comes to pressure all the time like that, but a lot of clips, no matter, titanium, they're all similar in that if they get snagged on something, they're more than likely going to bend out. Even steel clips do it as well. So not necessarily a huge question mark, but aluminum pocket clips can be finicky, but it seems to have very good retention. And I think, for the most part, you'll have plenty of room in there to get over most pants. If you have really thick work pants, you might have a little bit of trouble getting this in or out. Time will tell. I will have to check that, but great action as well. Definitely is looking to be a solid knife at the $40 price point. Look for the overview of this knife coming up very soon, and we should have some more answers, and maybe I can get in contact with the company and we'll see what they have to say as well. But for now, let me know what you think of this knife. Do you have any experience with this company, with this knife? Does it look good to you? Garbage to you? Let me know. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button either way. And if you're new here to the channel, well, we release videos just like this one every single day, sometimes twice a day. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and come join us over here. Otherwise, guys, I will throw up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day, and thank you for watching. I will catch you on the next one.